Okay, here is the toy haul for the last couple weeks. Went to a few Walmarts, and went to a few Targets, and went to a couple Five Belows. And this is what I found. So let's go ahead and get into it. I did a video a couple days ago on this Heroes of Cybertron Generation 1 Collection Decepticon Devastator action figure. This is just a little smaller than what like a G.I. Joe would be, but boy, the detail on this is actually really good, and I think it looks like a great little figure. And I have been watching for one of these for a while. Picked this up on eBay. Typically, I've been seeing them listed, buy it now, anywhere between $40 and $60. I sniped this one on an auction. Got it at the last second for $23, tax and shipping all out the door. So, which honestly is probably still a little expensive for an action figure that was manufactured in 2003. This isn't a terribly old action figure, but apparently it's rare enough to command a decent price. But excited to get that. I was always a big fan of Devastator as a kid. Alright, then my haul from Five Below. These were on clearance, and I have been told that these things are absolute garbage. This is the Nerf Alpha Strike Uppercut, and basically you would take the provided dart, put it in the end, and there's a little plunger here that you slap up to create the pressure, and you would shoot the dart out, just like the picture shows here. The only problem is it's hard to keep the blaster steady and shoot it accurately because you are slapping the bottom of the blaster. So it was kind of a peculiar offering, as the jolt stores all the energy and you can pull the trigger after aiming it. So I've seen a lot of hate on this, and I didn't really buy it because I thought it was going to make a great blaster, but because it was such an epic fail and it was on clearance, I think they were normally like $3 and they were on sale for $1.50 each. So I grabbed a few. I'm going to set up a pegboard, set up a hook, and have a few of them out as if they are for sale in my toy store looking collection. Find that having multiple items on one hook helps sell the idea that your toy collection is in fact a toy store. The last time that I was at Five Below, I said I was regretting not buying more of these little gag gifts, and so I picked up some of these, like the little wind-up roach, a nail through the finger, a little prank. It's like a little half circle that kind of clips around your finger, and you put this bandage on and it looks as though you have a nail through your finger. And then you've got some snap gum. This is cinnamon flavored snap gum, and I presume that you'd pull this out and there's a little cap or something in there that bang. And then you've got your squirt gum. You pull the piece stick of gum and it squirts the water out. You've got some goofy Bubba teeth, some classic bugs in the ice, magic disappearing ink, and a fart whistle. And I'll hang all of these up. They're all very similar in size with each other, so they'll make a nice column, or hopefully I'll be able to arrange them so it looks as though I have a nice little practical joke section in my toy store. And then lastly at Five Below, I picked up some Series 4 Micro Machines. I got the Bugatti Heritage set, and this one was the Rare Chase car. So that's pretty cool. I did not have this set, and I definitely didn't have it in the Chase. So that'll display well in the collection. And then this one here, I actually thought about buying it just to open it up. I really like the Helix. It's my favorite car that they've released in these new series. and to have that color phase, I thought that was pretty cool. So I might even just open this one and get that one out and put it on display with my other Felixes. So that's pretty cool. And you can see that the hunt has gone a little better for me today. I found a Raphael. This is the only turtle that this Walmart had. They didn't have multiples of a Raphael. They didn't have Leonardo, Donatello, or Michelangelo. They just had one Raphael hanging on the peg. And this one here has got a little bit of creasing in the corner here, but most of the card back looks pretty okay. I don't know if I can show you in the light if you're going to be able to see that or not. It's easier to see with your eye physically here. And then also nitpicking, but there's not really any paint blemishes. But you can see that there is some flashing in his elbow, and these elbows aren't quite snapped into place. This is the second Raphael that I've seen. I've only seen 2 of them, and the first one, his forearm was just about falling out of the rest of his arm. So this one looks a lot better than that one did, but this one still doesn't quite look like it's snapped in place. So I don't know if that's a manufacturing defect. I'm hoping to find one that has a cleaner card back and one where the arms are snapped in place better, and hopefully I'll display that one. This one here I might go ahead and open and put it in my display cabinet, only if I can find another one. Raphael has been the hardest turtle for me to find so far. I found lots of Donatellos, and there was one store that had more Leonardos than they've had anything else, but Michelangelo has been relatively scarce, but Raphael has been super scarce. And then I found a good clean copy of Donatello. So that's 3 of the 4. All I'm looking for now is Michelangelo. And if I could find a better Raphael, I'd grab that too. But if I can find one Michelangelo, I'll have all 4. And then I've got these 1/32 Jada Hollywood rides. And you've got the G1 Optimus Prime. Got the Optimus Prime from the live-action movie. And then you've got Optimus Prime from The Last Night, and I don't know if that's a cartoon or if that was a movie. I kind of lost interest in some of the live-action movies once Mark Wahlberg hit the scene. Not that I'm a Mark Wahlberg hater, but I don't know, just I'd seen enough. And then I got Kit from Knight Rider. So I actually, since I picked up 4 of them, I went ahead and took the box that they were in. Again, I think that being able to display things like they were in the store, I think is kind of a fun way to help sell the idea that your toy collection looks like a toy store. So set these back into the box, and I had previously purchased a Back to the Future Time Machine DeLorean, and that'll go in there with them. And then a Mystery Machine Scooby-Doo van. So that'll go in there, and I think that'll be kind of fun to display them new in the package with the retail display like you would have seen them when they were for sale. I just got a message. Someone's asking about something on Facebook Marketplace. How exciting is that? I haven't hardly gotten any activity on that lately. And then finally at Target they had a Nerf rival Helix on sale. It was originally $31. I got it $6 off, so it was $25. So this will be my primary for the next Nerf battle at my brother's barn. And we had a lot of fun doing that this summer. Hopefully, as it starts to cool down some and we have a free weekend, we're going to do another one. And I think that we're all kind of leaning towards doing rival rounds only. They seem to shoot better, straighter, and definitely have a little more distance traveling than what the Elite darts would have. So that concludes all the things that I did purchase. Let me tell you about a couple things that I did not purchase, but did find kind of interesting. So I came across this Topps Garbage Pail Kids Randy Savage. And I it was the only thing, anything like it. There was nothing anywhere around it that had a price for it. So I wasn't sure. I'm going to guess that it was between $10 and $15. If it would have been between like $5 and $6, I probably might have picked it up, but I don't know. I like Randy Savage, but I thought it looked more like Chun-Li from Pawn Stars than it did Randy Savage, so I passed on that, but that was kind of cool. And then I came across a Marvel Legends What If Hydra Stomper, and this was super cool, like a Mark I Iron Man suit that was all painted green, like a World War II Army color. And it looks really cool, and it was heavy. This was a beefy, chunky action figure. But when I saw it, the tag underneath it said $52, and I thought, there's no way that it's $52. And I scanned him, and golly darn if it wasn't $52. And he was about the size of some of the larger characters. I would say that he wasn't any bigger than like my Legends Venom action figure, and that was only $32. So for it to be an additional $20, I thought that price was just outrageous. And you know, maybe there wasn't a bunch of them out there, and they're gonna start going for $100 and $200 on eBay. I don't know, maybe. I did think it looked cool, and I did think it would display well, but I think I was just too successful the rest of the morning to really justify spending another $50 on one action figure. So I ended up setting him back. But anyway, so that goes over the toy haul. Thanks for checking out my videos. We will catch you on the next one.
His brain ain't right, but it's fun.
Yes! That's awesome!
It's pretty cool, I guess.
Mark, are you gonna be a dork your whole life? Hope not.
Can't believe he called me a psycho.
Hey, were you in there just now? You are a psycho.
I'm really, really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated purely by malice. And I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family. And I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.